Hello Brick Smarties, Brick Smarty here. So today I'd like to show you the 3 official LEGO Avatar 2 sets that feature sea creatures from the movie. There's the Elusive Discovery that retails for $19.99 in the UK, and the LEGO Skim Adventure that sells for $29.99, and lastly Payakan the Tulkun and Crab Suit that retails for $89.99 in the UK. And here's what those creatures look like in the movie itself. The Elusive, the Skim and the Tulkun. Those of you who are familiar with my channel will know I've already posted my own MOC versions of these Avatar 2 sea creatures, as well as a few others that were all made with a few LEGO 31088 Deep Sea Creatures sets. In case you missed it, the 6 MOCs in my Avatar 2 series were the Nalutsa, the Akula, the Elusive, the Skim, the Tulkun, and the Pincerfish. Don't miss this amazing movie, and when you've seen it, have fun building some of the sea creatures of Pandora, whether you choose the official LEGO sets or some of my own MOCs. Before I get any further into this, I would like to thank everyone who's subscribed and for getting involved with all your comments and suggestions. Please keep them coming. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Bricksmart Workshop so you don't miss any of my new LEGO MOCs. And a special thank you to those of you who head over to Rebrickable and buy some of my lovingly created instructions on there. And if you've got suggestions for part 16 in the Deep Sea Creatures series, part 3 in the Majestic Tiger series, or any of my other series, please let me know in the comments below or hit me up on Instagram and get sneak peeks of what I'm working on right now. Okay, let's get back to the official LEGO Avatar 2 sets. First off, let's look at the Elusive Discovery build. And that was the Elusive Discovery build. It's a small set that felt like there was more coral than actual sea creature. The Elusive chest seems more puffed up than the movie creature, and the preformed head and the colourful plastic fin sheets did feel like a bit of a cheat. If you just want an Avatar Elusive to play with, then this might do the job, but if you enjoy building actual LEGO, you might be a bit disappointed. The movie is a 12A or PG-13 in the US, so fans aren't little kids, so I'm not sure who this is really targeted at. Next, let's look at the Skim Adventure build. that was the Skim Wing Adventure build. This model is a little bigger and a little more satisfying to build than the Elu, but still features the preformed head and colourful plastic wing sheets, which won't be to everyone's liking. The model doesn't seem to fit down properly on the stand, or you have to either bend the rear section of the model up or balance the model a little precariously. Now let's take a look at the Payakan, the Tulkun and crab suit build. And that was the Payakan, the Tulkun and crab suit build. At $89.99 in the UK, it's not cheap for what you get, but it is a much larger and more satisfying build than the other two. The crab suit is a nice little build and is a fun addition that opens up a lot of play options. Payakan is the one Tulkun that has a damaged fin on one side, and this is replicated in the model. I still have a couple of issues with the build because they've used 4 huge preformed pieces to make up the entire head, which takes all of 30 seconds to build, which is pretty disappointing. Overall, the model looks good, but it does look a bit short, almost like they missed out a middle section with a bit too much of a step between the thicker head end and thinner tail end. The joint between these two halves doesn't work very well, only allowing 1 click down or 1 click up of movement. If you try and raise the section any higher, the model starts to come apart. Overall, these models are satisfactory Avatar 2 movie merch, but not the best I've ever seen. Maybe I'm biased because of my own MOCs, but to me the official sets do seem a bit rushed. Look out for my Deep Sea Creatures Part 16 or Prehistoric Sea Creatures Part 2 coming out over the next couple of weeks. If you can't wait, or if you'd rather work from instructions that look like this, you can buy them at rebrickable.com. Just follow the link in the description below. And don't forget to look me up on Instagram for more good stuff and behind the scenes photos, and use the hashtag BrickSmartWorkshop to tag your photos so I can see your creations. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. You made it this far, so why not give us a like or make a comment below. Click here if you'd like to see some more of the LEGO Deep Sea Creatures series, or here if you'd like to see some of my other LEGO digital creature builds. And don't forget to subscribe to BrickSmart Workshop so you don't miss any of my new MOCs.